guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have an amazing Aldi recipe for you to try this summer with your family, or if you're going to a barbecue or you need a quick dish to pass. This will be amazing, I promise. Alright, if you're new here, my name is Claire. My channel is all about mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. So take a minute to subscribe down below if you are interested in any of that stuff. And if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back and supporting me. You know by now, my love for Aldi is so real. I do all of my grocery shopping at Aldi. I even have a dedicated playlist to Aldi videos. I'll leave it in the description below if you want to check it out. There's like shopping trips and recipes and stuff like that there. I absolutely love Aldi. So today I thought I would share a cool recipe with you guys that I actually got from an Aldi like fan page on Facebook. And that's the thing, if you've never thought about it, like go to Facebook and look it up. All the Aldi nerds can get together and talk about awesome stuff at Aldi. So that's where I got this recipe from, and I thought I would just share it with you real quick. It is so easy, you hardly have to cook anything. So what I'm actually making is pulled pork sliders. And tonight my family's actually eating them for dinner, but this would be really an ideal thing to take to any sort of summertime event, a cookout, or like anything you need to take a dish to pass to, because sliders, you know, because they're so small, you can get a lot of servings out of just one tray of them. So for this recipe, you only need 3 things from Aldi. And I guess it should be said that these things don't have to come from Aldi. You could buy these things at lots of stores. I just prefer to get them at Aldi. I got these at Aldi, and the prices that I'm gonna give you are from my local mid-Michigan Aldi. So the first thing you need is some cheese. This is the Happy Farms sharp cheddar. I prefer the sharp cheddar, but if you're not into like the super sharp cheese, you could get regular cheddar. Now what I have found when melting cheddar is that melting it from the block works so much better than if you are going to use like the already shredded cheese. And that is because shredded cheese actually has a coating of cellulose on it to prevent it from sticking to itself, and it doesn't always melt the best. So I like to shred my own cheese, but you could also use like deli slices as well. The second ingredient in my sliders are some Hawaiian sweet rolls. And yeah, pretty self-explanatory there, just 1 pack. The last thing in my list is some pulled pork. Now these trays of pulled pork at Aldi are so handy. Once in a while I'll get them like on special that I'll have like $1 or $2 off, and I'll throw them in my freezer because it is such an easy meal to make. And they also have pulled chicken as well if you're not a pork person. We don't actually eat pork too often in this house, but they didn't have any chicken once today. They only had pork, so that's why I went with it. This entire package of pulled pork was $3.99, which I think is a really good deal. If you went to a different store, you definitely pay more than that for like a big tub of pulled pork. So I got this for $3.99. The sweet rolls were $1.49, which is also a great deal. And then the cheese was $1.69. So in the way of like a main course for a meal, this is really inexpensive, and it yields a lot of servings. Like, I guess it depends on how many sliders like that are gonna be per person, but it's a hefty amount. All right, the first thing I'm gonna do is I am going to take my buns out, and I'm actually not going to separate them at all. I'm just gonna kind of unstick them from the bottom there. I'm then gonna take a bread knife and I'm gonna cut them all in half together at the same time. All right, so now you have a top layer and a bottom layer of your Hawaiian rolls. I'm gonna go ahead and put my bottom layer inside of a 9 by 13 pan. Yeah, pretty easy there as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and just take the pork and I'm gonna spoon it on the bottom half of the Hawaiian rolls. So now I'm actually going to shred my cheese. I'm gonna shred it into a different container and then pour it on because I don't want to get the cheese like all over the side. All right, so I've gone ahead and shredded like about half of this black cheese. Honestly, this part is completely up to you how much cheese you like, and even like the type of cheese. My husband loves doing this recipe with pepper jack, but not everyone in the family likes it. So now I'm just going to evenly spread our cheese. And now I'm going to take the top of our bread and just go ahead and stick it on back together, and I'm gonna pop it in the oven. All right, so I have my oven set at 350 degrees, and I'm gonna pop this in for about 15 minutes until everything is nice and warm and my cheese is melty and bubbly and delicious. Okay, now sometimes when I make this, we eat it with French fries just because it's like so like summery, and you know. We're not eating it with fries tonight, but I did just want to throw out that Aldi has amazing French fries. Right now we have some crinkle cut ones in the freezer, and we also have the seasoned ones. At my Aldi, they are only $1.69 for the entire bag, and they are just like the perfect side to any type of like summery dish. Like anytime we do burgers and dogs on the grill, I always make some of these fries too. So we're not doing it tonight, but I did want to throw it out there. If you haven't tried all these fries, they're super good. All right, now while that is cooking, I am gonna actually make the side that we are eating today for dinner, and that is the Caesar salad kit. I love these at Aldi because it has the dressing, the croutons, the Parmesan cheese, and the lettuce all in the bag together, and you just assemble it, and it's $1.99. I'm also gonna throw together a quick fruit salad that's gonna be the other side to go with the sliders, just because today it's like in the 70s. We're gonna eat outside for the first time this season in our new house. And yeah, it just seems like the perfect time for some fresh fruit. I am going to be using blueberries and some strawberries and also some bananas. This is just the fruit that I have on hand, so that's what I'm going to be using. All three of these things did come from Aldi. The bananas were 38 cents a pound today, which is like pretty standard for Aldi. Sometimes they're a little more, a little less, but generally a very good price for bananas. The strawberries and the blueberries were $1.09 each, which is a wonderful deal. I bought tons of them today. I really like this time of year because the produce does get a whole lot cheaper at Aldi, and I mean everywhere. It gets cheaper everywhere this time of year, but I thought those were really good deals on that too, so we'll definitely be starting to eat a lot more fresh fruit because of the season change. Yum, it looks good.
I want to get just a bun.
You just want a bun? I know. Fox doesn't really eat meat, but we always try. Alright you guys, that's it for this recipe. I know it's like super simple and like hardly any cooking, but I had never thought of putting these things together until I saw someone doing it on that Facebook page. So Hopefully it gave you a little bit of inspiration, and also this sort of format of like slicing the rolls. You can do this with other types of rolls. You can do it with other types of meat, other types of cheese. It's like such a simple way to make something that is like a total crowd pleaser, and that anybody at your parties or coming over for dinner, or if you're taking this somewhere, will totally be impressed with. Of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. It is totally free, and I would love to have you. Come back for more mom stuff, lady stuff, and life stuff. I post new videos every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, and I would love to have you. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.
You can just sit here.
It's so good.